1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Let's see if you can hear me. I'm okay, thank you. I'm actually started now. Can y'all hear me? It looks like, yeah, it looks like you can. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. I'm gonna have to fix this a little bit here. There we go. Okay. If y'all should be hearing me loud and clear, hopefully. Okay, so a couple of things. Um, I really appreciate you being here. That's the first thing. I know. Can I turn the mic up? Sure. All right. Does that? Let's see. Okay, That's probably a headphone warning. Is this better? Can you hear me now? Anyway, I'll keep talking while you guys chime in. I think we're on usually a delay here. Hopefully things might look a little bit better. I'm on my brother's awesome internet, so he has like whatever quadrillion gig internet there is. So it's nice that I can broadcast. Hopefully I'm looking kind of, well, hopefully you can see what's behind me, man. It's okay. Because I can make it louder. If the mic is still not loud enough, let's see, maybe I should just hold it. I don't want to blast you guys, but okay, is this better? Okay, anyway, I'll just hold the mic for now. So here's the thing. I'm at my brother's beautiful place here. Let's see, hopefully you can sort of see where we're at. Well, not that one. That one, yeah. That's my brother's place behind me, and this looks like something's goofy there. Anyway, yeah, so here's the funny thing. Originally, I had asked my brother if I was going to do this, and I was going to do it from a balcony, a second-story balcony thing. And so I thought, well, this would be perfect to do a class on cramped spaces. And then he was like, well, why don't you just do it from the deck? It'd be easier for everybody. And this is what I had originally imagined, so I'm totally stoked to be doing it from the deck. But I realized that there's kind of some humor in me talking about, cramped spaces when I'm in this incredibly beautiful wide open space here. So, yeah, but we're still going to do the cramped spaces class. I've got a couple of things we're going to work on. If you have any ideas about things that you normally do in cramped spaces, let me know. Hey, Louisa. And I hope that this mic situation, it looks like it about here is good, hopefully. So one of my bads, and then we'll jump into the class, is that I thought that my microphone, microphone was packed. It was not packed, and so I am using a contraption as a microphone. It's going to be fine. Yeah, right. Very bully of me. Nice, Lynn. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to talk during the class that much. I don't think that you guys will be able to hear me. In fact, we'll do just a quick test right now. I don't think this is going to work, but if you guys can let me know if you can hear this, that would be great. You can just let me know in the comments if you can hear me right here. There's about a 9-second delay. Okay, well, I'm ready to jump in and get started. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, well, if y'all can hear me okay, I think what we'll do is I've got it pretty much maxed out to its highest volume, so yeah, I think with music it's going to be impossible, but let's give it a whirl just to see. It's a good idea. Yeah, I'll come closer if I have to say something. All right, so let's try this. Oh. Oh no. Sweet. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This whole setup is a little bit trippy. I'm glad you guys like the background. Let me, for some reason, I am having trouble with iTunes. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, y'all, sorry about this. Thank you for bearing with me here. I'm gonna pop a Diet Coke and we're gonna get going. I know it's horrible, but this is my new thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to bump the mic. Okay, here we go. I think maybe if you guys can hear the birds and stuff, maybe we'll start with kind of a silent sway just for a minute or two. I'm hoping that you can hear me here. If you can't hear me, then we're just going to sway silently. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Open, 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 open. Audible breath in. Nice and relaxed. Audible breath in. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move into our class tonight. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. Okay. Oh, Carla, sweet, you're here. Yeah, it doesn't get dark till 9 o'clock here. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to change my mind because I want us to get going here. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, so I'm going to stand kind of close. Hopefully you can hear me while we're doing this. I think this is a better angle. Well, it could be. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. Close quarter hooping, you'll just have to imagine. I'm not in this lush place. Oh, hey, Jeffrey, you are here. Okay, cool. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Small quarters hooping. Tonight we're going to get a workout in the core. I don't usually teach classes like this, but tonight's class is intended to be a workout. And in my growing up, I was really reluctant to stretch. To say the least, I was a very reluctant stretcher. And when I first got into hooping, I didn't have the option of jumping straight in because there wasn't a lot of movements that I already knew. And I was trying to rehab my shoulder anyway. So for me, my hoop journey was always this sort of slow creep into something. But what I realized is that the more I gave my body a chance to warm up to just rhythm, to moving, or to chill out, or to whatever, the better, the more fun I had, honestly. So to warm up the body tonight, we're going to take big swings of the arms, big expansive movements. Again, I'm imagining that I'm in a very small apartment right now. I'm going to step forward and I'm going to step back, warm up my legs. I like to take big cushion steps. Like motion coming up, being out. I hope you guys can hear my mic okay. Please tell me if you can. I have a different strategy I can take if you can't hear me. Big steps. We're going to do reaches out, big expansive reaches out. Hands. And then we're going to do a lot of core hooping tonight. So we're going to do some twisting. Oh. Okay, all right. Okay, really hoping you guys are. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is my brother's place, and yeah, it was a trip when he moved up here to Chapel Hill. I was so happy. He let me help him. He built a dock out there. I don't know if you can see it. He let me help him build that. I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. Seriously, I know this isn't ideal. Okay, so I think to make this work so I'm not shouting over the music, I'll basically talk about one technique for you to try, close quarter workout hooping, and we're going to try to keep going from one thing to another thing. So we're not going to take too many breaks is what I'm saying. Okay, you sound good. All right, good. All right. If anybody's still hearing me or by your keyboard, if you could sort of hear me over the music, that would be a good thumbs up for me to know. All right. Okay, cool. You hear me fine. Okay, good. All right. All right. So, we're going to, I consider a workout like, actually, it might be better for me just to stay here on this guy. Yeah, actually, it might be better. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to open up the arms first, and we're going to do a little bit of summoning of strength just to get going. And this is our first workout, sort of strenuous part of the class. We're going to work on something called two bird, two tree. And what that means is that your hands at all times are moving And as much as you can, your weight is shifting from leg to leg. What we're going to do is something called, you could do point, you could do samurai, you could do a mixture, you could do a hybrid of anything you want to. But what we're going to do is do two bird, two tree to get our heart rate going first and get sort of the, what I call summoning the strength, right? And so it doesn't matter what I do with my hoop, or to me, it doesn't matter what I do with my hoop. All that matters is that my hands are moving the whole time and that my weight is shifting the whole time. When I first got into hooping, I had horrible balance. Horrible. Well, not great. And then slowly I started to get better at balance. And I think it was the result of this two-tree movement that I'm doing right now, or just having most of my weight on one leg. And human balance is a lot like hoop balance. It's like once you get the basics of it, then you can start to move in other ways and really make that balance sturdy. So by that I mean, like, I can keep moving my feet. This is called drawing. And it's hot as hell out here, but I can already feel my heart rate coming up. I don't know if any of you remember that one, but it's a great move for a moment like this where I'm trying to work on two balance. I can bring my foot up over and then back in and then lean the hoop in there. Yeah, it's nice and hot here. You're right. Jennifer, if y'all don't know, lives pretty close by, actually, about an hour away from me. So her weather and our weather is the exact same. We're in the same region called the Piedmont. Okay. All right, we're going to try a different kind of warm-up, and then we're going to jump onto the core. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we just did some strength for our workout. Now what we're going to do is do a little hand speed. Yeah, you peel off if you like a move and you want to stay there. That is fine. Oh, so we just did a strength move. Now we're going to work on kind of, like a hand speed type drill. We're just going to do whatever version you like, but I'm going to start with hops, which forces my hands to be quick. And this is me just grabbing at the same spot. But I'm going to pay, for me right now, I just want to pay extra special attention at what my offhand is doing. Boom, boom. So I'm clapping at the, or I'm using it to hit my chest. And then let's say that I was like really bored and was having a tough time getting into it, and I knew that if I get my blood up, my body temperature up, that I'll get into it more, right? If I wanted to do that, we've done this before as well, I can switch my feet when I make the catch. And you can actually turn that. We've done this in workshops a couple of times. I don't know if Jackie, you ever did it, but it's really grueling. But for about 30 seconds, you can try to just keep that going for however long you can. So I'll bring you something. Okay, something a little bit more upbeat for this. Okay, here we go. We're working on hand speed right now, and one thing you can try is this old school double samurai to double point move. But we're starting to get our heart rate up, and we're going to go ahead and keep it up. You remember the positions that we worked on the other night. This is left near, right far, left far. I'm going to run through the positions. This is me going from far to far. That's a workout, and I'll twist with it to get my hands across. This is me just alternating low. This would be alternating high. This would be low. You want to build some strength in the, or you want to feel some strength in the arms, catching at the southern, this sort of low spot. It'll be fun. This is me isolating and then hopping. Isolate, hop. It's kind of hard. Isolations are great for close quarters because, even if you're doing long linears, you probably have enough room to do this. Oh, that's the move I wanted to show you guys. So, one move I wanted to show you guys that is great, feels like a cool back and lower sort of abdomen, just sort of overall kind of good movement, right, is to hold the hoop in far so that it's my left hand, it's on the right side. And then I'm going to bring the hoop across in an isolation and do that, right? And then I'm just going to bring the hoop a little bit closer to me. Oh shit, I forgot what I was going to teach you guys. Oh, damn. Oh man, I totally lost my train of thought. I started. Oh shucks. We'll get back to it. Okay. Okay. God, I really wish I could remember what I was going to show you guys. Trust me, it was awesome. All right, I think it might be time to go ahead and jump onto the core now. Yeah, let me know if you have any. Oh, I totally remember what we're going to talk about. I'm going to bring something back right now because I want you to feel this. So, okay, so I'm here and I'm coming, all I'm doing, so I'm going from here to they meet here and then going across to here. So I'm here, boom, boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to isolate different muscles in this and see if it starts to get much more athletic for us. And right now, I'm going to try to push up through my, I guess, back, kidneys, wherever, pushing up through and into the hoop to make the turn that much crisper. And when I hit a certain, math with my body, I'll start to feel it in my abs really strong. And that's where I'm trying to get you to go to. So maybe your path is different than mine. But you can do this fast enough that you engage the abs. Maybe you don't even have to be that fast, but you engage the abs, and it has a way of like tightening and making it feel tighter. Anyway, it's more fun than crunches. I can bring a lot more twist into it too and really reach. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and jump. We're going to jump onto the core. Okay, so we're on the waist. Yeah. All right. All right. On the waist. When we're in tight spaces, it's harder, right? It's harder to move around a lot. So it's a great opportunity when you're in a restricted space, unlike what I'm in right now. It can be really helpful for your core hooping because you learn to find your roots. You find your roots. There we go. So what I'm trying to do right now, that ab engagement that I just did, I'm going to try to keep those sort of tight. I do want to get a workout, and that's where we're going to have a nice good pace. But I don't want to overwork anything, so I just want to practice with my feet, shifting my weight back and forth. Reverse. Oh, good. You can still hear me over the music. That's great. Thanks, Luis. That's good feedback. So I'm here. I'm going to turn against, and then I'm going to come back here and turn with. And then I can control the speed of this. My feet, though, are more or less staying in the same spot. But I'm twisting. With this and you have a big hoop, try it with the big hoop. It's a lot easier. But this is a pretty special, it's not super easy to get this technique at first. If you're struggling with it or if you've never tried it, it's harder than it looks. I want to make this a good workout. I can start to do these kind of moon steps, like where we're sort of stepping on a pillar of air kind of thing, or spring of air. I'm just waist tubing right now, but you could be up with the shoulders if you wanted to. I mean, it's your class, you can do anything you want to. But I'm in close quarters here. I don't really have to move around that much. I'll try to remember that. Got into hooping, I was coming from more of a rave history, and so I really wanted to be able to sort of, step. And I'm gonna keep going. You can take breaks if you want to, but this is kind of a workout class, so we're gonna go, we're gonna go hard like we would a regular, workout. I can reverse the current. Bring the hoop up to the shoulders. Keep forgetting, I'm in a tight space. Now, as you're up here on the shoulders, see if you can bring attention and action to your arms. Open your arms up so that you're opening your chest up, your back up, nice and big and open up here. And then practice putting pulses on the hoop. Practice putting pulses on the hoop. These pulses will help you keep the hoop going when you try to do difficult things. And you can work on them in close quarters. Okay. Oh, way better. Good. Okay. Okay, so one thing that I'll do in my shoulder or in my like practice when I'm trying to have a hoop workout class like this, or session, I'll just try to. Sometimes I'll, if I run out of creative energy, I just want to basically just get the blood flowing. So seated hooping or any kind of knelt hooping can be really athletic and can give your legs a break. So I'm going to do seated shoulders right now. I'm going to sit on the ground, but you can sit on a stool or anything really. Just doesn't need, if it has a back, that's kind of a problem, but you can sit anywhere. You don't have to try this if you want. We're only going to do it for a couple more minutes. Letting my arms, trying to keep them open, just like we were working on when we had our legs. I'm trying to keep my shoulders open. My hoop is pretty big. I have a 38-inch hoop, so it's definitely easier with a bigger hoop. Sometimes people can't really seem to get their spine to elongate until they try chest hooping. And chest hooping may be what sort of opens you up down here. Some people have an easier time with the chest and shoulder when they're seated. And I myself am trying to get a workout tonight, so I'm going to push this a little bit longer. Take breaks, don't hurt yourself. Do little pinches down here. You really realize how much you use your legs when you're down here. You can always paddle down here, do some breaks. This is an old school breaking exercise. Actually, maybe we should, so that might not be a bad idea. Okay, take some water, take a water break if you need it. Here I am. Oh, let me know if it looks any better. I'm curious. I can't do anything about it. I don't have internet like this. I'm not about to get internet like this, but I'm curious if it looks any better. Or if it's glitchier or whatever. Okay, I think maybe we should do some breaks. So breaks are a good way, if you find, hopefully we'll do them in the right way so you can feel this. But they're a good way to get some like hands, they're basically kind of, well, essentially like, not that you guys should box, but a lot of movements in boxing come from the shoulders, I'm told, I've heard. So I've never trained to box. But it's like these movements of the hands, they sort of start from the shoulders. The shoulders lead and push into the space. And that's about it. But that sort of thing can really help you in your breaks to make them crisper, is to imagine just that, not just the arm, but the whole unit that is like, and then I get also like when we're doing those grabs, like really pushing the hand, the shoulder really pushing the hand into the motion or whatever. With breaks, it's not a push, it's more of a catch, but it's a similar thing. your brakes will tighten up when you can start to connect. I mean, they'll tighten up on their own, but one way to help them tighten up is to really root the foot. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So we're going to do a fit of brakes right now, and when you root your feet on the brakes, it helps get them faster. I've never been the fastest at this. These are the brakes. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, but my brake, if I took the hoop away, it would look more like this. So I'm keeping it, I'm sort of absorbing that blow with my whole body and then pushing it back. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And sometimes that helps you root into the brake and the hoop won't walk on you. Paddles, when you push with the outside of the hoop, when you push with your arm from the inside, generally. So if you're locked up in a cramped space all winter, right, you can come out looking like a ninja with your brakes and paddles, because that's all you can sort of do. I'll put some music on and play though. No, that's not what we want. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we're going to do some breaks, and then we will wind it down, but we are trying to get, a good workout in. We'll try to finish at 8:10, so if you can make it that long. That will include free hoop, by the way. So in that same way, when we were doing this same move here, tightening those abs on your brakes can really help you make them crisp. When I'm having a workout class like this, it's fun to go through the angles in brakes. Most of you probably are already doing this, but if you've never tried it, it's fun. So I'm going to start up in brakes. I'm in lake right now. And I'm going to try to walk them down into earth. I'm going to try to walk them back into sky. Becomes a little bit harder. Forgot my own advice. I forgot to twist. Same thing with pinches. Okay. water break. Yeah, no word on when my internet will be back. July, while I've got it, if everybody's still here, I don't know if everybody's still here or not, but don't know what to do about July the 4th. I'm assuming most of you have plans. I don't know. I'm thinking we shouldn't have class, but we can, I don't know, if some of you think you would watch, or if you want to do something during the day, I'm open to that. You can DM me, or you can message in comments or whatever. I'm just not sure, it seems like we probably should just take it off. I think you guys probably have plans, but anyway. Okay, so we're going to start to wind it down a little bit. What I'm going to invite you to do is to close out with sort of expansive, stretchy movements. If you're ready, or you can go back to some of the tricks that we've been doing already, or any of that stuff. Okay. Well, let me know if you guys would rather have something in the day. We could do something let's consider doing something in a day, maybe. All right. Big, expansive movements. Oh my gosh. I've been building a desk for my brother, and I am worked. Free in the evening. Okay. All right. I love teaching, so it might depend on the space, though. Actually, all right, yeah. Actually, let's hold up. It might depend on where I'm going to stream from. But we've had a nice, good, strong class. And I'm going to use the hoop and its ratio and its size and its geometry to help me stretch back open. Oh, wow. Surface on the ground to stretch. We're talking about July the 4th, 7-4. Yeah. All right, well, let me see what I can do about internet, and I'll get back to you guys. I'll make a post on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay, I think if you're already on the ground, you like being there, you could just stay there. We'll do one more song. But I'm going to give this opportunity, invite you to try balance. Balance is also something that's great for close quarters because most of the time, with a balance, you're standing still. You're still in the Zen space, right? Like there's still things going on, but you're perceived to be still because you're trying to balance. And so we're going to end tonight with, I think I've played all these songs for you guys before. I'm sorry if I'm repeating some. But we're going to move on balance. We'll talk a little bit about it. This is definitely, a good way that I like to finish a workout class. I hope you guys broke a sweat. I definitely did. Of course, it's hot as hell out here. It's muggy. It's not really hot. It's muggy. In North Carolina, it's like 78 feels like 128. Actually, that's not true. 88 feels like 128. All right, so balance. Some of you to start thinking about your balance, even if you're maybe not feeling so great about it. Try to just sort of, go ahead and add things to it. Sometimes I think people hold themselves back by thinking like, okay, well, once I get this, then I'll be able to move my feet, or then I'll be able to move my other hand, or then I'll be able to do whatever. And that's not always the case. And so, like if I'm working on this, this sort of basic balance that we get to when we, come out here. I can start to sort of see if I can raise it or lower it. And I really don't even have to be that good to go ahead and try that. Try to see if I can go from right to left. Not so good at that anymore, I guess. That one was hard. We're debating that. I need to see if I can find the internet and what time would be best for me. Most people seem to, night is better for them, so we'll probably, if we do it, we'll just stick to 7 o'clock. But let me see. I will get back to you guys. I don't know if I'll have internet by then. It's the holidays. I don't know. We'll have to figure out where I would do it. So I will let you guys know through social media. Okay. All right. I think we should probably wind it down. I feel like I got a good workout. I hope you guys did. We'll put some more music on, though, and give you a chance, but I think I'm going to keep it on the mellow side.
As
So if you guys want to stick around, this will be the free hoops. If you want to do it or keep moving. I think I'm going to take advantage of this space and toss while I'm here, so indulge.
I'll lose some sales and my boss won't be happy, but I can't stop listening to the sound of two soft voices blended in perfection from the reels of this record that I found. Every day there's a boy in the mirror asking me, what are you doing here? Finding all my previous motives growing increasingly unclear. I traveled far and I burned all the bridges I believed as soon as I hit land. All the other options had before me will wither in the light of my plan. So I lose some sales and my boss won't be happy, but there's only one thing on my mind. Searching boxes underneath the counter on a chance that on a tape I'd find a song for someone who needs somewhere to long for, someone who needs somewhere to long for. Cause I no longer know we're homeless. Cause I no longer know.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oops, sorry, y'all. I forgot I had the mic turned off. I'm going to do a closing sway. I'm not going to talk during it. I'm just going to sway for myself, and it'll be a kind of a stretchy song if you guys want to do it. And thanks for alerting me. Yeah, well, it looked higher because of the camera, I think. I can get them up there for sure. Okay, so we'll go back to that song that I was going to play. And this will be the last song. For joining me. I will hopefully, we'll talk about Monday. We'll definitely have class next Thursday. I'll just have to find a space, hopefully. And I will let you know through social media what the deal is. I would like to have class if you guys are up for it. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.